Dear Technoblade, I've been watching your videos for a long time, and I've always wondered, how do you win Skywars so much? I mean, you're garbage, but somehow you still win every once in a while. I was hoping that you could create a guide teaching me all the fancy tricks you used to win despite sucking at PvP. Thanks, Butterbaka24. Alright, Butterbaka24, if you're serious about starting to win Skywars, then there's really only one thing you can do. Get good. Okay, fine, I'll make an actual guide. This video is going to be on solo mode, because let's be honest, neither of us have friends, and insane mode, because let's be honest, who the heck plays normal? Get out of here. A lot of Skywars guides I read aren't really even focused on Skywars. They just tell you, they pretty much tell you to get good. They're like, okay, so you should hold down the A and D keys to make circular motions around your opponent to make you hard hit. Like, I assume you know how to play Minecraft if you're watching this. If you are under the age of 4, well, I'm impressed, honestly, but I don't think I can help you. Anyhow, so the first thing I have to prove is that, like, I'm someone you should even listen to, because for all you guys know, I'm just some nerd, so I'm gonna go to actual stats. The problem with this clip is that there's no real way for me to show you this information without looking like a douchebag, but this information is too convenient not to show you, so just assume that I'm a douchebag and forgive me, or don't. My ego is too big for me to care. Anyhow, solo mode, leaderboards. The problem is all these people make these guides teaching you, they know how to win, and they're going to teach you, and then you look at their stats, and they have like a 0.6 kill-death ratio. They don't know how to win themselves. Why would you listen to them? So, we're going to look at the solo leaderboards for Skywars. This is the people who have the 1,000 highest amounts of wins. You can go to this yourself. I'm not going to scroll through the entire thing on Plankton.nl. So anyhow, we're going to sort this based on win-loss ratio. Who wins the most out of these 1,000 players? It's me. I win 4 out of 5 games, and this person wins 1.88 out of 2.88. Wow, this was not a good fraction for me to start saying. Just assume I know what I'm doing. And this is what I consider proof that Skywars is more about tactics than anything, and that people focus too much on PvP, is the fact that I'm in first place. If this game was based on PvP, do you think I'd be in first place? Let's be real here. I just want to point out that I managed to get this video 2.5 minutes long without actually teaching you guys a thing. Nerds. This is the single most important part of the game that so many people don't understand. You gotta go fast. You gotta yell in the chat, "My name is Barry Allen," and then you just gotta speed to middle as fast as you can, but actually you should open these chests first, because they're actually really important. But you should open these chests as fast as possible, grab only, like, the bare essentials, and get to mid. Getting to mid is different on every map. That's my personal strat on this one. You gotta go and get important stuff like, wow, this is really bad chest loot. But look at this guy. This guy also rushed, but he didn't open his chest at mid, so he doesn't have any armor, so I'm just gonna stab him and take all his stuff. That's why you should open the chests at your island, because look at this guy, doesn't even have a chest plate. Got these. Actually, I'm gonna back off here, because the thing is, when you have all the mid loot, you shouldn't do anything risky. You should give yourself a chance, and then go. And then straight line the living heck out of them, but that doesn't matter. Now, when it comes to PvP, you have all the loot now. The point of the strat is that suddenly you have all this loot, and what people think of you doesn't matter. Goodbye. Goodbye. Would you like to come over here and be ended? No, you want to delay it? Okay. Goodbye. See? You get to mid, and then you get ender pearls, and then you're unstoppable. It's amazing. Now, one PvP tactic I recommend you learn is block hidden. Now, it's very hard to tell when you should block hit against someone, but there's a pretty simple method. Now, you have to ask yourself the question, are they alive? If yes, block it. If no, well, you can never be too careful. So anyhow, we're going to ender pearl over here, and we're going to block hit the living heck out of this guy, even though he didn't even pull out a weapon. Do we have a bow? We actually don't. This is awkward. I guess you live this time. That guy smelled blood and he went for it. Jeez. Saw the wounded animal. So you're just going to go forward. You're going to stab people. You don't even have to be good at the rod in this game, honestly. Like, I'm terrible at it, but I practice it anyways, because practicing is good. So just make sure you don't get knocked off by anything. Yeah. Oh, wow. Like, see, I'm terrible at PvP. And it doesn't matter. I'm still going to win, because this guy doesn't have any stuff. I have all this stuff. Look at this. I have 9.5 armor bars. This isn't even that much stuff for, like, a usual game. I don't even have a sharpness sword. Jeez. I should also probably be eating golden apples. I'm pretty sloppy right now, honestly. It's, in my defense, I am quite sleepy. And that's how you win Skywars. I apologize for the video error. That was actually a secret plant by Obama trying to convince you guys that I am capable of losing a game, which, as we all know, I am not. But you guys get the idea. Now, this brings me to my second point. Don't be an idiot. Rush, don't be an idiot. The two biggest tenets of winning Skywars. Now, as you can see, I rushed, but I was also an idiot. You see, you need both in unison. The two pillars of Skywars prowess. I don't know where I'm going with this. Basically, don't walk off the map by yourself and go to mid early as fast as you can. Actually, I swear to God, there's some YouTubers that literally sit there. They go through their mid loot and they're sitting here like, okay, so we have 2 fishing rods, so we're gonna put them in our crafting inventory. And that way we save space. No, if you have too much space in your inventory, throw it off a cliff. There's the void everywhere. In fact, why would you clean your inventory in like the first 15 seconds? I tell you, the game is usually decided in the first like 25 seconds of the game. Don't spend it sorting your inventory and making sure you got every single wood block in the 3 chests. Just get to mid as fast as you can. I apologize if this is a bit obvious to some of you guys, but there's actually different ways you can bridge across to other islands, and it's important to have fast ones. Mine is not the fastest by any means, but I figured just to do the bridge thing, and you get there really fast, because then you can just jump and you'll get farther because you've higher to jump from. It's really simple to learn, and it's faster than just going like this. Although if you have speed 2, if you got a speed 2 potion, just do the straight bridge, it's faster. But if you don't have speed, you just gotta bridge away. Come on, there's a tree here. It's blocking my dreams. Now we're going to talk about kits. Now I want you guys to understand that kits aren't actually that important in insane mode. Kits were designed for normal mode, but no one played normal mode, so now they're just in insane mode, and they're really unbalanced. But so I organized them. Tier 1, these kits are good. You should use one of these. And Tier 2, if you're messing around, I guess these aren't completely awful. And Tier 3, you're just not even taking the game seriously, honestly, if you're using one of these kits. But who cares? And so anyhow, kits aren't everything in insane mode. Don't worry about it. They're not going to hold you back. You don't have to put too much thought into it. I'm just going to briefly run through them because I use the same kit pretty much every game. It doesn't really affect me that much. Armorsmith, I love this kit. It gives you a diamond helmet, which is just convenient, but the big thing is you get an anvil and a book with sharpness 1 and protection 3. Anvil is great because instead of having to like wait there and watch YouTube videos while I sit at middle and wait for ender pearls because there's this one loser on the other side of the map that hasn't left his island yet, and if I bridge to him, he's just going to snowball me off and then call my mom. Anyhow, so Armorsmith's pretty fun because you get the anvil, you can combine swords, get sharp 2, 3, 4, 5. But the thing is, if you use Armorsmith, please if you're going to put the protection on the armor, put it on the diamond pants, man. Don't put it on the chestplate or helmet. You get prop 4 helmets and chestplates from the chests. Why would you put it on anything besides the pants, you fool? And anyhow, so Farmer's pretty good. It's actually really underrated. You get iron pants, which are amazing, in case you didn't get pants at your island. Now, you usually get pants at your island, but when you don't and you pick Farmer, it feels so good. And even if you do get pants, you still get a golden apple and a stack of eggs. It's not that bad, man. Calm down. Pyro, you get a chest plate, which is convenient. If you get a chest plate, if you don't get a chest plate at your island, it's not quite as bad as not getting pants, because there's a high chance you get a diamond chest plate at middle. But I mean, it's still convenient. And also, you get like 35,000 lava buckets. I mean, Pyro kit burns a lot of things, and also you're completely immune to fire like all game if you know how to throw a potion at your feet, which is pretty difficult. You have the right click. Ender chest, you spawn with a 4th chest. There's no real. Did you guys think there was going to be like an in-depth strategy? Nerd. Anyhow, Tier 2, these kits you're just messing around. Cannoner, if you want to TNT cannon your way to middle, live your dreams, man. Rookie, because it's better at this than Ecologist and Speleologist. Because you get blocks, you can go straight to middle without looting the chest at your island. It's not as good an idea, but if that's your strat and I haven't convinced you to do otherwise, then Rookie is the best kit for it. Snowman. Snowman isn't going to win you any games, but it is going to piss off the guy on the island next to you, so I'd suggest it. Enchanter, because why would you pick Enchanter over Armorsmith? Armorsmith lets you get like sharpness 3, which is way better than getting fire protection on your chestplate and getting Aqua Affinity on your helmet, which you know is going to happen. An Enderman, which isn't completely worthless, but I mean, it's pretty, only like, I guess. Whatever, it's your, no. And now we're gonna go to perks, because perks are great. Allow me to interrupt this recording with the actual correct perks for solo mode. I barely caught this before uploading it. So anyhow, here's the good perks. Ender Mastery. How much damage you take with Ender Pearls? Get that max. So you take no damage, and you don't make a sound when you Ender Pearl. So you can be the silent killer. And Bulldozer is amazing. You get strength on kill. You know how much damage that does if people try to janner you? Suddenly you do so much damage. If someone's hacking against you, or has way too much gear for you to beat them, you can kill some other nerd, and then kill them. And that might be easier said than done, but I mean, if you have an Ender Pearl, you can, like, knock them off the map, Ender Pearl to that guy, and then stab him in the face. And also Juggernaut's okay. I mean, next to these two, it's not much, but it's pretty good. You get health after kills. Blazing Arrows, it's okay. Mine and Expertise, Resistance Boost, Knowledge. Fire Arrows, some resistance at the start, extra diamonds, and it levels on kill, I think. I don't even know anymore. And also, all these suck, but I mean, they're cheaper than getting Mega Skywars kits, so you're probably going to get them eventually, let's be honest. Now we're going to need Ender Pearls to show this off. Now you don't always get Ender Pearls, and if you don't, well, you can just cry. We got Ender Pearls, life is good. Life is good, there are eggs everywhere, but still, life is amazing. Now we should probably get like a diamond chestplate, but who cares? I'm here to demonstrate things. So the thing you have to understand is that snowballs are actually the most amazing thing ever. Like they're useful in so many situations, you have no idea. So we just got strength from knocking that guy off and know about that ahead of time, so we can just go up to this guy, and he took 18 hearts and 2 hits. Now we still are going to get strength from that guy, so we're just going to Ender Pearl into a ton of lava. Actually, we're just going to fall off. I'm good at this game. But we have Ender Pearls, so we can survive anything. That's the lesson to be learned here. Hello, sir. You're doing your own thing? Is that how it is? Now watch this. Snowballs! And that's why snowballs are amazing. Wait, what? That's why snowballs... Did I stutter? Like, I tried to come back, man. He tried to return! But it was not his day. Also, this isn't, like, strictly important, but it's a really nice thing to learn. Have your volume high enough to hear people's footsteps, because then, if some nerd's sneaking up on you, you can hear him. And it's especially useful when you're in the middle of a fight and you can't turn around. You can just hear a third pair of footsteps behind you, and just run away and don't get your head chopped off. It's pretty convenient, but I mean, this is only for the ultra nerds, so. And now you've watched this video, you're possibly better at Skywars, which means you'll get a warm sense of fulfillment. I don't know. You'll pick up chicks or something. Bye.